Okay. Good morning. My name is Eleni Pantaridis, and I'm a local attorney in Boca. And my primary area of practice is corporate banking and real estate law. Typically, the bank offers it up front, depending on the situation. When they go out there and they send people to photograph your home to see, and they ask you in the applications, how is the condition of your house? Naturally, if your water is running and your electricity is going, you're not going to have a situation where you see the abandoned ones where people actually go in and strip them and sell them on Craigslist and the FBI is after them. That's why they would rather give a couple thousand because it's going to cost them 10 to fix it. Is that the banks, it's voluntary. Banks don't have to participate in the government programs. So if you have a Bank of America loan and you know who the investor is, and it's not Fannie or Freddie, you'll note that when you actually call the bank, they won't tell you who the investor is because it could be some rich guy in New York. That person will determine whether or not they participate in any programs. They'll look at it and say, you know what, no, just go after it, we want it. So it's very subjective in that case. Most of the times, the banks always start with the government program because of the way it's set up. There's incentives for the bank, and it's a win-win situation for everybody, just the way it's structured. Yeah, a deed in lieu of foreclosure is essentially your way as a borrower saying to the bank, here are my keys, here's my deed. Don't spend the $1,000 to drag me into court for a year. And you know, most people are like that. They usually come to me and they're scared that somebody's just going to show up and tell them get their stuff and get it on the lawn. Once somebody is served, they have 20 days to file and answer an affirmative defenses. If somebody and that's what a lot of people don't understand, they think they could just write a letter to the court, write a letter to the judge. There's a certain process that you have to follow so that you can get that full 365 days. And they don't understand that they can't just come without due process and just take your home. You have to go through the steps. And like I said, one of them is the mediation. You know, you can tell them that, hey, if this is your homestead, you have the right to go to mediation. And that in and of itself is going to take 60 days to schedule and all of that. So you can give people peace of mind and let them know that the process doesn't work that fast. As far as them stop paying their mortgage, understand that once that third payment is missed, they're going to get a notice of intent to accelerate. A lot of times their foreclosure department may be in another state and they don't have a centralized system. When I fax documents, they tell me 48 hours to 72 hours to confirm that they have received an authorization on file because of the privacy issues. The first thing I have to send when somebody retains me is an authorization letter from the borrower to the bank saying that they're authorized to discuss their loan with me. It can take me a week just to get that letter to the bank. And then I get them on the phone and I say, okay, what is going on with this loan? And you get transferred to 9 different numbers. I mean, this is why I'm in business. No. The promissory note is the agreement to get rid of the deficiency judgment. It's the, I will pay you $10,000 over 2 years because I don't have it, as opposed to you, bank, coming after me for the difference between what I owe you on the promissory note and what the current market value of the property is. So in the situation I gave you, lady owes $250,000 to Bank of America. Her property is worth, let's say, $100,000. The bank has the right to go after her for that $150,000 deficiency judgment. When you negotiate it up front in a short sale, that no, bank, don't go after my client for $150,000. I agree to give you $10,000 good faith. Just make this go away. I get back to you within 24 hours with email. I don't know, not 24 minutes. So, anyway, thank you.